Hey guys, it's Surreal, and today's topic is on the future of Valorant. Now, I bet we've all asked this question at some point. How long will this last? Will it be supported? Will it flop? Or will it continue to grow and grow? And I'll answer that today. And then second, I would just like to thank you guys for 100 subscribers. Wow, that's amazing, guys. I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, truly. But that being said, let's get into the video. There are many different things being said on the future of Valorant. Many ideas and many things Riot has said themselves through interviews or whatnot, but I think that their video on Twitter kinda, gives us the best insight on what's actually gonna happen in the future. So I'm gonna show you this video, and then we'll get into all the other stuff, such as the articles and like that. But this video is from the executive producer herself, and her name is Anna Donlon. So I'm gonna play the video.
So we launched the game, and it is really hard for game developers to let their work go. We never know if it's quite good enough, if it's done, if it's ready. But the reality is the game's never gonna be done. This is just the start for us. You're always gonna be finding new things for us to work on, to improve, to chase. And so it's not like the team's all moved on to their next big game. This is their big game, and they're all hard at work on a bunch of new things, and that's what I'm here to give you an update on today. So we knew that ranked was going to be the most important thing to get out there, and I know it feels like it took forever. It felt like forever to us as well. And now that that's out, now what? So what you can expect over the next couple of months are a number of quality of life improvements to the game, things we've heard you asking for directly, and a lot of those may have already shipped by the time this video comes out. Those are things like early surrender, the ability to remake matches, timeouts. We want to get a little more protection in there for our streamers. We've also made a number of UX improvements based on feedback we've heard from you. And then obviously you're going to see the regular cadence of bug fixes and balance changes in order to keep the game in a really healthy state. You can expect the next big content drop at the beginning of Act 2. So let's talk a little bit actually about episodes and acts. Episodes are meant to last about 6 months, with acts lasting about 2 months each, so 3 acts per episode. We're going to ask for a little flexibility here because we need to navigate around things like holidays and such, but that's pretty much the cadence that we're targeting. Agents will release at the beginning of an act, so if your math skills are awesome, you've figured out that we're targeting about 6 agents a year. This is another place where we're going to need a little flexibility because we really need to follow your cues here. How many agents are too many? How many are too few? But right now, 6 is the sweet spot, so 6 is what we're targeting. Episodes and acts are also where we'll start telling some of the game's story. Now, some of you are like, story, who cares? And others of you are like, why the heck is there a giant island floating in the sky? And what are all these glowy boxes doing all over the place? We'll start peeling back the layers of the game's story over the course of the year, with significantly more to come around episode 2. Some of you are already starting to piece it together, which has been really cool to watch. Battle passes will also release act to act, so 3 per episode, and then skins and such every week or 2 throughout. Now, major features will likely release at the start of an episode. That doesn't mean that we're not going to try some stuff out between now and the beginning of episode 2, but we want the start of an episode to feel significant, like an evolution of the game. So you can expect bigger things to happen at an episode start, things like a map release, or like I mentioned, a major new feature release.
I think the biggest takeaway from that whole video was the fact that they're adding 6 new agents per year. That's amazing. That's awesome. That shows that they're really committed. As for how balancing will work, we'll see. I'm sure there'll be updates in between to fix some of the stuff that, provides nerfs and buffs to whatever needs working on at the moment. Because it seems to me that they want to make it a big competitive game. Aside from that, she did mention adding story and lore and stuff like that, which is really dope. I mean, it's not needed, but it's like the little things that make everything nice, you know what I'm saying? It makes the game feel more alive, like it has a personality, which is great, which I love that idea. She also mentions the fact that they're wanting to add new maps, which we already knew, that was pretty self-explanatory, but she also added the addition of new game modes. And she's not the only person from Riot that has actually talked about this. The developers were reportedly toying with new game modes before launch even happened. They even stated that they were completely open to exploring new game modes throughout the game's lifespan. So this is all great news for Valorant fans. And with that, I'm concluding the video. So in the comments, let me know what you're most excited for. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, comment, do what you need to. And I'll see you guys next time.